Welcome back, nail crew. Today I'm answering your questions and I'm doing my sister's nails, so you can watch me do her nails and listen to me answer your questions. So if you're interested in that, keep watching.
Can we talk?
Yeah, I could talk.
Hey, nail crew. You know that's there now, right? And in today's video, I'll be doing my sister's nails.
Mm-hmm.
She's a very picky person.
Mm-hmm.
She don't like nothing. She gonna get nude colors. It took me a long time for me to convince her for nubs or what do we call them?
For nubs.
I don't know what the other one was called. For the nubs or what?
Extensions.
For nubs or extensions, it took me a very long time. But she finally said I can do whatever I want, and I'm gonna go crazy.
We about to turn up. What time you gotta go to work?
11.
Remember when you used to always get your nails done?
It's almost 8. Well, it's 7:30. I don't know.
Remember you used to always get them done?
The same shit that always done.
Yep.
Pink and white.
Pink and white. Oh, lady. What shape do you want?
Foxy. I'm scared. I did the pointy one time. I felt handicapped.
Baby steps. Are you gonna go to Igloo? Marvin, find out the age for Igloo. I might let you come with us.
What is
What
that?
the heck is Igloo?
Well, if you don't know, son, oh, he probably can't come. I don't know if there's an age requirement or if
What is it?
you just can't be caught drinking if you're underage.
Oh, is it that ice bar?
Well, you bring your Igloo cooler to the outdoor party.
Where is it?
It's in Atlanta, August
I'm going.
24th.
I already made my mind up. I'm coming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Check the age. See if you could.
Yeah, how you know
Where
about
you?
it?
Ebony told me. I told her to send me the ticket.
How much is it?
I don't know. It's in our group. It's in the group chat.
Well,
Y'all.
I'm not in this group chat. You going, Auntie? No.
You going to the bonfire? Can you tell me find out the details on that?
You can find out the details yourself.
She's in Atlanta. She know all the hookups.
Thank you.
Ethnic, what is it? Like drinking and wildness?
Media, like, hey, come to the bonfire. Come to the legal bonfire.
Oh yeah, I talk about is it drinking and wildness? Yes, age appropriate wildness. See if there's an age limit.
Look it up, man, so we can know what we're going to.
What is it called? Yeah.
Igloo.
Oh, I see it on this.
Oh, we go.
Igloo, whenever.
So you bring your own cooler. That's why it's called Igloo. Because you bring your own cooler.
See, that's in May.
It's August 24th or something.
Listen, I'm trying.
It's
Give me
right
a-
here.
Give me a hand.
Okay, I found it. Must be 21 plus 2 is 10.
All right. Well, Marvin, you ain't going. Give me both your hands.
What's that?
Just a little alcohol. I'm doing one hand at a time, so you could take one hand and do whatever the hell you're doing. You could take one hand down, text or whatever, cause ain't nothing more annoying than.
Then I'd be extra long.
Don't be like Dre. I said, Dre, what number we going to?
It'd be all the way down.
She was like, ooh, 4. Relax your hand. Yeah,
My
good.
fingers turn.
Oh yeah, see. So when this nail,
Like, why do I have to have your finger?
when this nail come out crooked, you know that's your finger. You know that's your
They
nail.
turn, the pointer
Yeah,
turn and
turn.
the pinky.
Oh my
You
God.
see?
Yes. I'll try to lean the nail in a little bit.
All right, now I don't know what is this because I don't want pointy.
It's not. It's not even going to get to the point.
I just can't do anything with them.
All right, guys, so I just want to pop in real quick and let you guys know I am using No Lift Nail Primer, and I'm applying the acrylic to the primer while it's wet. I know we talked about doing that before, and I kind of like doing it that way. So until I develop an issue or there's lifting or there's discoloration of the acrylic, I think I'm just going to keep doing it this way. The acrylic that I'm using is from Young Nails. So I'm going in with the clear acrylic and the monomer that goes with the system. The paper towel that I'm using is the paper towel that has the plastic backing on it. It will be in the description box below. It's on my Amazon storefront. Just go to the section that says extras, and in that section you'll see these paper towels. I know you probably noticed the brush that I'm using is different. It's not my size 16. I am using my Nail Couture brush. This used to be my favorite brush, but once I started using the larger brush, oh my God, I love that larger brush. And it just feels a little bit more like quality. I don't know why, maybe the bristles, but they're supposed to both be Kolinsky brushes, so they should be the same, but the size 16 just feels, I don't know, it just feels more rich, and it lays the acrylic down better for me. But that could just be because it's more bristles in the brush. So because it's so much more bristles in it, it feels like it's laying the acrylic down better. So that could be it, or it could just totally be in my head, guys. It could just really be in my head. So anyway, the reason I'm using this smaller brush right now is because my sister is a pain in the you-know-what. She is a pain, and she's like, oh my God, I don't want long nails. I need them very short and very square. And like, oh my, she is the worst. So because of that, I was like, oh my God, this video is going to be so boring. I'm going to do short little nub nails. Like, who wants to watch that? She doesn't want any bright colors. She does not want any bling. Oh my gosh, I can't even do bling. Most of this video was me arguing with her about, let me throw some bling on these nails. And she was like, no. She is worse than Muffin. You know how I have to fight with Muffin about doing nails and like getting glitter and getting bling and getting fun colors? My sister and Muffin, oh my, I think Muffin belongs to her. Muffin is her daughter on the low because they act exactly the same. Well, at least when it comes to nails. So I was like, oh my God, this video is going to be so boring because the nails are going to be like short and square. Like, no, I couldn't even do coffin on her. She was like, nope, nope, nope. The length that you see me doing here, oh, she was fussing about that, y'all. She was like, oh my God, that's too long. We need to shorten that up, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, what the heck? So between fussing about the length and fussing about the boring colors, and I asked her, listen, I asked her what color, I hope she watches this video and comments below and let you guys know I am telling the truth. But I was like, okay, what color do you want? She said, are y'all ready? Are you ready for what color she said? She said regular. I said, Ayana, what the hell color is regular? She was like, just a regular color. There is no freaking regular color. So we were like, what? What are you talking? Marvin was in the room, my guy friend was in the room, and we're all like, what the hell is a regular color? So she meant like a nude. She wanted nude. And then she was like, okay, maybe like a light pink or something like that. So, oh my gosh, it was just funny just listening to her just try to get away with something boring. And I was like, oh my God. So, okay, so because of that, I was like, okay, nobody's going to want to watch this video. So I decided to go on my Instagram and post this little thing in my stories. So I'm just going to use this opportunity to do a little bit of a Q&A. So let's get right into it. So the first question is, what is my favorite acrylic? My favorite acrylic is, shoot, I don't even know. I really don't know. I'm going to say right now, I love how Tammy Taylor is performing. I really like that one. And as far as colored acrylic, I'm going to say Unapologetic Nails. I love that for the color and the glitter. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. Unapologetic Nails for the color and Tammy Taylor for the way it performs. When I get my license, I definitely would prefer to work for myself. I really just want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be my own boss. Yo, like if I could just make what I'm making now in medical, in nails, oh my God, I would just be the happiest person on the planet. I literally would. But if I had it my way, I definitely will work for myself at home or get a small little studio shop and just be my own boss. Do I take clients? That's a very good question. So this is so backwards, but before I was in school, I was taking clients and I was getting paid. Then I went to school and found out like how much trouble you really could get into for doing nails without a license. So I completely stopped, and I was like, forget that. I'm not doing anybody else's nails for cost until I get my license. So pretty much I've been just doing like my friends and my family for free, literally for free, just to get some practice in, but not for pay, which kind of sucks. But I guess it's also a benefit to me because I do need that practice. Filming for YouTube is actually, it's easy because I like to record. I like to take pictures. What's kind of difficult is editing. And by difficult, I just mean like really time consuming. Like that is really, really time consuming. And then you got to do the voiceovers. You got to add the transitions and some music and da-da-da. All that kind of adds up, and it takes away time in your day that you could be doing other things with your family. People don't realize that. But I do love it. I do enjoy it. So that's why I continue to do it. So back in high school, me, my sister, and our friends, we used to always do our nails. That was our hobby. We would get the Kiss acrylic set or the Nailedby set from like Walgreens or CVS or something like that. And we just do our nails. So that's when it became like a really big hobby for me. But then I stopped doing it. Working in medical, like some facilities, I just could not wear nails. So when I taught, I couldn't wear nails. And when I worked in a hospital, I couldn't wear nails. So I kind of got out of the habit of that. But I want to say last year or maybe the year before that. Last year. Okay, so last year I picked up the hobby again. Because at the beginning of the year, I usually make 12 goals, right? One goal for each month. And one of those goals was to stop paying for things that I could do on my own. And so with that being said, doing my own nails was one of those things. So I picked the hobby back up and I got on YouTube and I was like, shoot, let me just document my progress and see how far that goes. I did that. It started doing well. I went to school then for nails because I was like, oh, I really like this. You know, this is cool and it could be profitable. So I ended up going to school and here we are. This is a very good question and it flows right into the previous one. So my current career, I have a doctorate degree. So I went from being a licensed practical nurse, an LPN, to an RN. I got my bachelor's, I got my master's, so I'm a nurse practitioner in the field of family practice, and then I went and got my doctorate degree, right? So because of all of that schooling, when I went back for nails, nobody was like, Nikki, what is going on? Because they already know I'm a career student. Like, I just like school. I like to learn. So me going back for nails, nobody even batted an eye. Were they supportive? I'm not going to say that they were or they weren't. It just was like, okay, there's Nikki going to school again, you know? So it was just as natural for them as like breathing is, you know? It's just, okay, she's in school again. No big deal. So it wasn't weird. I don't know. It's just me. And I bet you by next year, I'll probably find something else to go to school for. I'm thinking esthetician. I'm really, really thinking of going back for esthetician or learning how to do eyelashes or something like that. because I'm literally a career student, and that's what I just like to do. I just like to learn. I like to learn, and I like to teach. I am still waiting on my license. That's going to be a whole story time as to why my license is delayed. You guys wait on that. That story time is coming up soon. But so no, I'm not in a salon at this point. I want to own my own, or pretty much work for myself, like I said before. As far as charging or what my prices are going to be, it depends on the products that I'm using. I'm definitely going to take that into consideration, and then I'm going to factor in the time that it takes me to do the set. So I want to make at least $20 an hour. So I'm going to say roughly about $40 is where I'm going to start my sets. Now, for my first, maybe let's say for my first 30 sets. So for the first 30 sets that I do post-graduation, I'm going to do a very big discount. After those 30 sets are done, I feel like, okay, Nikki, you are ready to go. Charge your regular price. So if my regular price would have been $40, I would probably give you maybe like 20% discount, just because you're one of my first 30 clients. And then after that, it's going to go to the regular price. Have I tried those dollar poly gels? And the answer is no. The reason I have not tried them, to be 100% honest, the reason I haven't tried them is because I get so many poly gels sent to me that I haven't needed to buy more. I have so many poly gels right now. If I bought more, it will really just be a waste. So that is the honest truth. Do I feel safe buying those products? I would, if I was to get a cheap dollar poly gel, I would probably just use it on myself. I don't think I would use it on a client and charge them, you know, any amount if I'm just using something so cheap. I would probably just use it on myself or use it to practice with. I feel like your Yogi Poly Gel is way too affordable, and I know that it's good, it works, it doesn't cause any allergic reactions or anything like that. So if I was going to buy a cheaper Poly Gel, it would just be a Yogi. I don't think I would go and gamble with one of those dollar Poly Gels. It just wouldn't make sense for me. So this is a fun one. My favorite shape and length is long. I love long, and I like a good tapered square. It doesn't have to be coffin or ballerina or anything like that. Just a nice sleek tapered square. That is my favorite. I'm wearing stiletto nails now and I love it, but my favorite is a good long tapered square. So my favorite brush right now is the size 16 not polished brush. It is a Kolinsky brush. It's large, but it gets the acrylic on the nail nicely. It feels really good in my hand. And right now, that's my favorite brush. Bad. Okay, so when I read this, I just cracked up because I want to use it too, but it's like I'm kind of nervous, and I just like every time I go to get it, and like, okay, today's the day, let me use it, I'm like nah, and then I do something else because I'm kind of like nervous. I don't know why. I don't know. I have the paints, I have everything to dive into the airbrush machine, but I tell you what, I'm gonna try to get an airbrush video out within the next 2 weeks. I'm going to do it. I am going to do it within the next 2 weeks just because you asked. This is a really, really good question. And I record on my phone, honey. My Samsung Galaxy phone. And I edit with KineMaster. I talked about this in a previous video. But yes, you want to watch me record a video? I definitely could do that. And I could record like a short, like, I don't know, something short, and then go through the whole editing process. I think that might be fun. I could do that. Like I said, I do it on my phone. I use an app, and I have a camera now. Y'all gonna think this is crazy, but I bought a camera, I want to say about a month or two ago, and I never said anything about it because I still prefer to record on my phone. So even if I record on my camera, don't judge me, y'all. Even if I record on my camera, I transfer the file from my camera to my phone just so I can edit it on my phone in KineMaster, because that's just what I'm comfortable with. So I don't know how to edit on a computer. I just don't know how to do it. But you give me my phone and you give me KineMaster, I can whip a video together like boom, boom, pow. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think that'll be a fun video. So be on the lookout for that. I don't know when I'll have time to do it, but I promise you that I will do it. Y'all are asking some really good questions. Okay, so what do I prefer, acrylic or polygel? Oh, that is a good one. Okay, so I love polygel because of the ease of use. That thing is easy, and you can really get a flawless application because you can work with it and you don't freeze it until you are ready. So I love polygel for that. But acrylic, I like acrylic because it's a challenge, and I love a good challenge, and I just want to perfect it. I have a lot of work to do on acrylic, and so I'm doing more and more acrylic videos now because I just really want to get that thing down. So if I could only choose one, and that just had to be what I would do every day, oh man, I don't know. I don't know. For a new person, I would say go with polygel because you could really get a good application with polygel as a new person. If you have mastered polygel and just want to get into something a little bit more difficult just for fun, just because, you know what I mean? I would say go with acrylic, but dang, you really put me on the spot with this one. I should have thought about this a little bit more before I started recording. But I like them both. I really do. As far as wear time, guys, you know, you get them polygel nails on. They are on for life. Like, when you do your polygel nails right, they are on. They are on. There's going to be no lifting, nothing like that. They are strong, and they last a long time. Acrylic, we all know that acrylic is long lasting. Everyone wears acrylics nowadays. So they both last long. I don't know. This was a hard question. I can't answer that. As far as my favorite nail polish company, I love Madam Glam because they're one coat coverage. I love their bottles. I love that you could tell what color you're using just by the top. You know what I mean? How they have the color swatch on top of the bottle. I love that. And then my other favorite polish company is Model Ones. I love Model Ones. It is so thick and creamy, and it's also one coat. Those are my two favorite companies. I have more that I like, but those are my top two. So this question kind of flows in with the last one. What do I prefer, acrylic or gel? I would definitely say acrylic over gel any day. Gel is great. It lasts long. Boop-de-boop, wop-de-wop. You know, they have those die-hard gel girls out there. I feel you. Hey, girl, hey. But I prefer acrylic. Acrylic is easier to use than gel. Gel is messy. You gotta, nah. I prefer acrylic and polygel over gel. That's just me. So this is another good one, guys. This is a really good question. So my short-term goal is to work from home until I could get a good steady flow of clients. Like in a perfect world, that's what I would do, right? And then long-term, listen, yo, like, you know, I have to like dream big. So in my long-term goal, I want to own my own salon, right? And then I also want to teach. So own my own salon, teach, and then I want to do like travel classes. So not necessarily teach in like a school setting, but have like travel classes and travel all over the world and teach you guys my new techniques. Okay? That's what I want to do. Now that's a long time coming because I have a lot to learn. Okay? I don't even have a license yet. So when I say long term, this is truly a long term goal. But that's what I want to do. And so by me recording my trials and my errors and my failures and my successes on YouTube, I think that's going to tie into my long-term goal, because I know I'm going to have a student one day who like feels like giving up, feels like, you know, this is just not for me. I can't do it. And I can say, girl, go back, or guy, go back and watch XYZ video and watch how I jacked them nails up. Watch how I messed up on the stamping. Watch how ugly and thick and just misshaped I used to do my nails. Look how lumpy they used to be to how they are now. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of messed up videos that I have posted, and I go back and watch them, and I want to delete them with the quickness. Cause I hate them now. I hate them. But I leave them on purpose. I leave them so that I can show the next person who feels like they can't do it. That's why I leave them. So anyway, yeah, that was a really good question. And ooh, that gave me chills because I could see the future now. And ooh, all right, let me stop. Next question. Answering these questions, I feel like I'm on a talk show, like I'm being interviewed. But how do I balance work, parenting, and filming and creating videos? To be honest, I just incorporate the kid. Well, thank God they're old enough. They're not like kids. You know what I mean? Muffin's going to be 15 in September. She's my youngest one. But anyway, I incorporate them into what I'm doing. So if I'm making a video, a lot of times I mute the video and I do a voiceover, and that's because they're in the room with me. I have a couch. I have a small couch in my nail room. So they're in my nail room with me when I'm filming or doing nails, and we're like having a regular conversation. So I'm doing nails and I'm parenting, if that's what you want to call it, but I'm like discussing things with them or making plans, or we're like doing things together even though I'm doing nails. So that's why most of the time I have to do a voiceover, because otherwise you'll hear Muffin in every video. You will hear Marvin in every video. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how I get it done. And then as far as editing, oh my God. So I edit at the gym sometime. Everything I do, I'm double tasking. So I'm at the gym on the treadmill and I'm editing a video. I'm in the car after work and I do my voiceover. All my voiceovers are done in the car, because if I do them in the house, the kids will be like, ah! So yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I edit at the gym or I edit at work on my lunch break, and then I do my voiceovers in the car before I go into the house. And pretty much that's how I get it done. I am going to address this in my upcoming video talking about why my license was delayed. Okay. You just hold on to this question, because my school had a lot of bad reviews too, and those bad reviews were very justified. Okay, but you just hold on to that question. All right, let me just move on before I get riled up. Are base coats and primers the same thing? No, they are not. I have several primers and I have several base coats. So I think what I'm going to do is do a comparison video for primers. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do a primer video and then I'll compare some base coats. And then you guys can see which one you want to spend your money on. I don't really have a favorite primer right now. I do have a few favorite base coats though. So I'll do a base coat and primer video. But to answer your question, are they the same thing? No, they are not. And you can't use them interchangeably, and you can't skip the primer. Whatever you're doing, acrylic, polygel, or gel enhancements, you always need a primer. There are some polygels that say you don't need a primer, like it's built in or something. I would still use a primer just to be safe. There are some acrylic systems out there, I want to say C and D, that say you don't need a primer because their monomer has the primer in it or whatever. I would still use a primer. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't hurt to use a primer, because that's just going to give you better adhesion. At least that's how I feel. I spoke to my instructor about that as well, and she agreed. She said always use a primer no matter what. Otherwise, your nails are going to lift and you put in all that work for nothing. All right, guys. So, oh my God, that's it. That is all the questions I'm going to answer, because this video is already like 30 minutes long. This is so long. I hope you guys had some snacks sitting here watching this 30-minute video. All right, so wait a minute. Okay. I found one more question I want to answer. So this is the last one for real. Are you quitting medical for nails? No, I'm not. And the reason why is because I became so far with this degree. You know, I have a terminal degree. So with that being said, and because of the time and effort that I've been in medical over 20 years. This is, you know, whether I like it or not, this is what I do. This is my life. So I'm not going to give that up to start a whole new career, but this could be a definite adjunct career. Just something I do in conjunction with my medical. So if I could do medical maybe 2 days a week and then do nails 3 days a week, that would be ideal. But I won't leave medical altogether just to do nails. Okay, so I hope that answered your question. And now I am officially done with the Q&A. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. And now back to my sister complaining. So here we go.
Relax.
I don't exist.
That's
They don't know about you.
Yo, that's
how I like it.
That's not jelly?
Oh my god, that's neon type mess.
Yeah, that's a very bright pink.
I don't. Oh no, take this.
All right, come here. Let me let me test the purple. Let me test the purple. My God. What about this?
The other line went off.
Oh my god.
You
No.
do that.
You should do matte for her.
Do the
Probably
purple.
like matte.
Do the purple.
Why is it so see through?
That's what we said, jelly. So that's a no?
The pink is definitely a no. Where I think I'm going with this?
So let me wipe it off. Come on, let me wipe it off.
Why is that pink like that? You don't got a different pink?
I do have a different pink, but I thought, being that it was sheer,
Oh my god.
she'd let me do it.
Let's see the different pink.
So
We're going with purple.
So what do you want?
Just right. I don't know about a jelly business.
No jellies. All right.
We want people to notice us. We don't want people to center of attention.
All right. So
Okay, we want to be there. That's what. Remember, we were there, but not be the only thing they remember. With it.
okay, this color is called.
I have to redo that picture.
What's the name of this one? Okay.
That look like it's is it silver or gold?
It is kind of gold. It's gold with some, huh?
You don't think silver would be better with that or no?
This has little bits of the
All
same.
right.
Oh my God. Close your eyes.
Oh my god.
Close your eyes.
Blindfold.
Right? That'd be a challenge, like a challenge.
For you. We
Blindfold and just so you don't see.
we doing that now. Yes?
Yeah.
Thank God.
All right, guys. So we found a color that we could agree on partially because I wanted to go bright and colorful, and she was like, "Hell no." But I also found another, not really question, but comment that I wanted to just post in this video. And she says she's just so proud of me and she's happy that I didn't give up on stamping. So thank you for that. I appreciate that and all of the help and comments from everybody on stamping. This is what my sister's nails looks like now that we are all said and done. I think they're cute, even though I wanted something a little bit more fun and playful. I still think they turned out cute. She wanted them short and, slightly thick just because of her lifestyle. So I feel like I gave her that without going too thick and too bulky. I think they turned out pretty nice. All right, guys. I know this video was super long, so I'm going to end here. But please give me a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. If I did not get to your question in this video and you want me to do a part 2, I definitely could do a part 2 for you. Just let me know, write me a message below, or write a question and I will answer it below if that's what you would prefer. Until next time, love you guys so much. Bye.